my name's Amanda. I own Pineal Painting LLC out of Sarasota, Florida. And I just wanted to do sort of like an introductory video. I'm just here in the office today doing a few things on the computer, and I figured I need to probably do a video just to introduce myself and let everybody know who I am. So I started learning how to paint professionally in 2002, 2003, Southwest Florida, Charlotte County, and now I'm 20 years experience in the business, doing repaints, remodels, new construction, and now I'm getting ready to go into my third year of business on my own. So my business logo is a seed of life, which, like many other symbols over time, the meaning has been changed. And more recently, I think what they call New Age movement has sort of adopted the symbol, and I think changed the meaning, but mostly just like the swastika was an ancient symbol, and over time meaning was changed. I'm not a part of the New Age movement. I just like sacred geometry, and when I first started my journey, it's one of the things that really opened up my mind to new thinking. Like I say, not the New Age movement, but just being more positive in life. And sacred geometry I learned is in everything. You know, the Fibonacci sequence and somatics and all these things are just a part of life, and the fabric of everything. Sound, everything is sound, patterns. So yeah, so my logo is the seed of life, which is a universally used symbol that anybody can use, which I really like that as well. I don't have anything copyrighted. I feel like we should share everything, and we should all help each other be successful, and that's kind of how I've ran my business, in the sense where I try to share as many tips and things that I can to help others. So yeah, we should all help each other be successful. There's plenty of work out there for everyone. It's all up to you to prove your work and build your clientele, and as long as you are honest and you're a hard worker, it shouldn't be a problem, especially in a place like Florida, especially right now where everybody's flocking here and moving here, and it's definitely a boom right now. So the only problem with that is that in the challenging times that we're in right now, I'm sure everybody heard of the great toilet paper shortage of 2020. Well, in Southwest Florida, the painters are experiencing a great paint shortage of 2021. So yeah, it's definitely a challenge right now in Florida. We can't get the paint. I am literally booked all the way into November, mid-November at the current moment, and finding the paint for these jobs is definitely a chore. Just like everything else in the United States and across the globe, there's a lot of shortages. Workforce isn't there. Materials aren't there. So that's a challenge right now. But the work is not. The work is not a challenge. There's plenty of work out there for everyone. So that's my business logo, and the actual name Pineal Painting is something that most people aren't sure about. Some people say, well, it's pronounced pineal or whatever. To me, it's tomato. I call it pineal painting because, from what I've read, the pineal gland was actually named after the pine cone. So, pineal painting. The pineal gland is another thing that really began my journey into learning and growing in my life and making it, becoming to where I am now. It was a seed that was planted in my head by a really fantastically smart woman, and when I was ready to get learning, there it was, and it really opened up my whole life, changed my whole life. So yeah, my journey started when I had a lot of ups and downs in my life, like everyone, a lot of stress. But what I learned was a lot of the stress was actually unnecessary stress from pretty much just living in the past. Lights blinking me out. Yeah, not being able to move past things, let things go. Just being able to find that in my life was a huge step to the way that my whole life changed. I was suffering from severe anxiety. Oh my gosh, I was so stressed out about every little thing and worry all the time. So I learned to stop living in the past. I learned a lot of things. I started to, once I got my anxiety, it was so severe, it became really debilitating to me, and I had a hard time even really trying to negotiate a grocery store. So I pretty much came to the conclusion that it was something that no one pill was going to be able to fix, and that it was something that I was going to basically have to do on my own. So I started doing a lot of research, and that's how I came across the pineal gland, and I did a lot of research on food. Food was pretty much my gateway into my learning process. It all began with food, and once I started learning a lot about that, that's when I decided to stop eating meat, stop drinking alcohol. So in August 31st, 2012 was actually the day that my whole life changed. I woke up that morning and I decided to myself that I was never going to have another drop of alcohol ever again. So that was really where my journey started. And I quit drinking, I quit smoking cigarettes, I quit eating fast food, quit eating 90% of the processed food that I was eating, quit eating meat. I started eating healthy, all fruits, vegetables, grains, fresh cooked at home, which was another journey. That was a journey, just trying to find recipes and how to cook things like quinoa and all these things. But I actually was successful, and I never ever experienced another anxiety attack ever again. So my light's glitching out again. It's like, the battery's going to die. So anyway, now it's 2021, almost 2022, and I'm getting ready to go into my third year of business. It's been great. It has been so good. So many people have been so great to me and shown such support that I just am so appreciative of everybody, and I'm just excited to start my next year. It's coming up here soon. I'm ready to finish up this year nice and strong so I can have a nice fresh start to the new year next year. And I hope that anybody that has viewed any of videos, trying to give any tips, helping people make it easier to do cabinet painting, or any little tips that I can give to help. I always try to do that. It's all about making it easier and being helpful to others. So also I started this year a free repaint giveaway, which I'm going to do one free repaint every single year for somebody who deserves it. And I do have a nomination, kind of a program going at the moment. Like I say, it all begins with an idea, so it's definitely a work in progress, and I'm sure it will change over time. That should be a whole video on its own, and I will do that because I would like to explain the program a little bit more and go over a lot of the challenges that I'm having with it, as well as a lot of the positives that it will create. Also, where that program is going, because I am in the works of communicating with some people out of the Sarasota Sheriff's Department, and my light just went out, but that's okay. So I am working on a couple different avenues to maybe have a different approach with my repaint giveaway. I'd like to target people who are more needy. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to do it. I'm definitely going to do it, so there will be a free repaint that will happen this year. If like I say, I've got to round up the paint, but you know, that won't be till next year anyway. So yeah, I'm going to do another video. I'm going to try to do it a little bit better. Everything that I do is strictly unedited. It's just real raw footage. I'm just talking off the cuff here. I had a couple notes, but for the most part, I'm just going off the top of my head. I don't, it's just all about being real. I could spend hours editing and doing all kinds of things, but really, I don't really have the time to do all that because I am running a business on my own. I'm owner-operator, so I do 99% of the work as well. It's a challenge. Yeah, I'd like to get more in depth with a lot of the challenges, just being a single member LLC and being here in Southwest Florida with the boom going on and everybody moving here. There's a lot to talk about, so I want to see how this video gets how people feel about it, and yeah, I might do a couple more videos like this down the line, just give some updates. Definitely with the repaint program, because that's something really special to me that is just taking off and getting off the ground this year. So there's going to be a lot, especially when I do the free repaint for the lucky person. So yeah, there's going to definitely be more videos in the future, and I hope that that everybody's doing well. Stay safe out there. Stay positive. It's all about love. We got to spread the love around, and yeah, we're going to make it. So everybody just hold tight and just remember to love each other. So thanks again, and this is Amanda, Pineal Painting, Sarasota, Florida.